Hey guys, good morning. It's Tony. Before I start the video, I do want to say please like, subscribe, and comment. If you want to join the Patreon, you can join at patreon.com/but I'm not a trader. As of right now, I did want to get a little bit more into Bitcoin and see where we are. So if we do close, again, we are looking at a perfect entry on Bitcoin. If we do close like this above 93559, right, and we do have a perfect entry, right, on the daily, I am looking for another push to 97578. Overall, I am still pretty bullish to the lower side. And again, I am looking for a rejection, for not a rejection, you already rejected, right? But I am looking for a drop back down to 77, like 77, 79K, right? Really. And what I'm really looking for, what I'm truly looking for, is another maybe push to the upside here and then the rejection, right? That's what I'm looking for. But really what I want is I do not want on Sunday, right? I don't want Bitcoin to close above 95,061 or really the 95,100, because if you do close like that, it means that you're actually closing. It's, my strategy is based off of this, where if you have a bull open, if you have a bull close above a bear open, or, vice versa, then you have so much pressure to the upside or pressure to the low side, right? So I do not want, in order for me to be more confident of coming back down to 79K, I am looking for Bitcoin to stay under this 95,100 level, right? And again, I would ideally like for this to push up, right, to 97,555 and then completely sell off before like Sunday, right? Because I want the weekly to stay under this level. So for right now, right, in about 11 hours, right, when this candle closes, I am looking for, if we close like this, right, I am looking for a further push up to 97,537 or 97,555, right? That would be my target, right, which is the order block right here. On SPY, I am looking to get into longs on SPY. As soon as we open, I am going to be targeting 593 as well as 598. And again, you have a perfect entry on the 4-hour. Perfect entry on the 4-hour. And if you guys know, every single perfect entry on the 4-hour on my indicators have worked out, right? So, and again, if you want to join, if you want to understand this and what this is about, you can join the Patreon, right? Patreon.com/but I'm not a trader. But the 4-hour perfect entry, you would have bought here. You would have bought here, right? You would have bought, I can get up there. You would have bought somewhere like right here, right? And then you would have bought here again, right? And again, it's the same thing. Same thing is showing right now, right? Where this perfect entry, right, is giving you another entry right now in about 48 minutes, right? You would have bought right here, right? But ideally, I do like this bull close, right, above the bear open as well, with the stochastic being down here, right? So again, all these entries have been pretty solid. I am looking for my target, right, would be the 4 hours. So I would be targeting maybe like a 598, 597, which is roughly this mid channel right here, right? And again, you can definitely wick up to here, especially because today's December 31st, and this is the last day of the year and the last day of the month. Generally tends to be pretty bullish, right? So SPY, definitely pretty bullish for today. I could see that high of 598 happening today, honestly. And with NVDA, right, on the 4-hour, your perfect entry would have been right here. This would have been on Monday, right? And you would have sold that same day, right? So on Monday, you would have actually sold because you actually hit my target up here. And I think this might be a daily. Yeah, if you were in the Patreon, you would have already been long on this, right? Your long would have been right here, right, on December 18th. So you would have actually entered NVIDIA at 131. You would have sold right here at 140. And let me see if we can get new entries. Your daily would be up there. So your daily entry would be actually up here, right? Your daily target would be up there. Your 4-hour entry would have actually been right here if you wanted, 138. My next target would actually be 143 to 145. And I do think that NVIDIA is actually headed towards up there, right? Because you came up here. This is probably like a sub-channel right there, like another mid-channel. Came back down, retested, pushed up, and I do think right now you're headed to 143, 145. Again, 145 is the daily, and then 143 is that the upper channel for the 4 hours. So that would be target right now. My target for NVIDIA would be 143, 145. And I wanted to look at AMD again because I don't think it actually closed. There we go. AMD. Right now, AMD is a perfect entry. I would say it looks like it's going to 133.86. Probably going to keep pushing up to 127, right? Let me see on the weekly. I think the weekly we had a target. Yeah, it did. It actually did close. So as of right now, AMD did actually close. Perfect entry on the weekly. So I am looking for a minimum push to like 151. And if it breaks this, I am looking for a 208. So it did close that perfect entry last week, right? And again, this again, perfect entry on the weekly. So keep in mind, right? Every perfect entry, right? 148 to 170 something. Perfect entry right here. This is free sauce for you guys, right? 163 all the way up to 187, right? The last perfect entry was back here, right? Before you ran up. So 102 all the way up to 225, right? Perfect entry right here. So 61 all the way up again to roughly like a 130 and then again to 175. And again, all these perfect entries are just really, really good, solid entries for your long-term. On AMD, because you did close that perfect entry on the weekly, I am targeting 151 to like a 208 if you do break this upper channel, right? So I think that's enough TA for today. If you guys want any more TA, please feel to drop it on the comments below, or you guys can join the Patreon. I drop stuff there all the time, or all of our stock chats or crypto chats and stuff. So I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.